When Giovanni Loyola got out of jail in Birmingham on February 28, his left wrist was in great pain. His fingertips had turned grey, according to his federal lawsuit. He went to Christ Health Center where doctors said he would need an operation. "It was real painful," said Loyola, who lives in Pinson, just outside Birmingham. "It's horrible. I don't wish that pain on nobody. It's just really unexpected. I have no words for it." First, they removed a few fingertips. 4 operations later, doctors had removed his entire hand. Now he's suing a deputy with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, saying he lost his hand from overly tight handcuffs. He alleges he was handcuffed for hours with the circulation in his wrists obstructed. He argues he asked for help loosening the handcuffs and was ignored by the sheriff's deputies. The suit, filed in federal court in April, claims deputies used excessive force and that his civil rights were violated. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Department declined to comment due to pending litigation. Late on the evening of February 16, 2020, Loyola, who is described in his complaint as a young Hispanic man, was sitting in his mother's trailer in Pinson watching television when deputies knocked on the door, according to the complaint. According to a report filed by the deputy 6 days later, Deputy Godber, no first name available, and 2 other deputies were dispatched to the trailer park on Pinson Valley Parkway after getting multiple calls reporting gunshots and a report of 2 men fighting outside and unloading or loading large weapons. Loyola, 25 at the time, says he was not involved in any fighting and there was no fight, although his brothers may have argued outside of his mother's trailer. Plaintiff was not fighting anyone, had no guns, nor did he hear or see guns that evening, the complaint states. He said he answered the door to the deputies and asked them what was wrong. Deputy Godber, without answering and without asking permission to enter the home, reached inside the doorway, grabbed Plaintiff by the wrist and jerked him outside the home and down the steps, the complaint says. Loyola, who is about 5'5" and weighs about 132 pounds, was then slammed into a car, thrown to the ground, and punched in the face. According to the complaint, Deputy Godber pinned him to the ground with his knee on Loyola's back and placed handcuffs tightly on his wrists. Loyola told the officers he had done nothing wrong, and Deputy Godber stated, "He doesn't know how to be fucking quiet," the complaint alleges. Deputy Godber's report to the magistrate on February 22 of last year tells a different narrative, reporting that Loyola's speech was slurred, and he was being violent. Giovanni Loyola was intoxicated and arguing with family members so loud inside his residence it could be heard from the public roadway, it says. Godber's report says Dep. Godber tried to detain Loyola where he immediately became combative, pushing Dep.